practical rock. A practical rock, Hakim. Thank you. Good morning, Toastmasters and fellow guests.
Good morning.
It's too early in the day for that now. Good evening, everybody. Who am I?
Hakim.
Who am I? That is the most asked question after the question, what am I doing? Now, there's this one wise guy, he once said, meditation leads to wisdom. Lack of meditation leaves ignorance. Know well what brings you forward and what holds you back. Despite my severe lack of meditation, I will try my best to relay to you who exactly I am. Let me give you some background first. My name is Hakim. I am 27 years old. I graduated with my dear wife here 4 years ago in University of Southampton with electronic engineering degree. For the best part of 2 years after that, after that, for the best part of 2 years, I was a software developer. And also a voluntary cook for my wife in her burger van business. That was a very exciting time and I learned a lot about both of us and what I was capable of doing. My mom is Japanese and my dad comes from Kampung Ayam. They're both in Korea right now, serving as ambassadors. My brother was once a president of this very club. And I've got two other sisters who are both doctors. I am the youngest in the family. So I'll start off with my passion. My passion is in software development. Now, some of you might be scratching your heads over what this exactly is. And it's just basically sending lots of data and lots of commands into a computer and expecting a result back. Sometimes you just don't get that. You get hundreds of errors in return instead. And what is fun about computer programming is that you spend your time staring at the screen 90% of the time, just thinking about the solutions to those 100 problems that you've just made your brain churned up just a minute before. And I love just staring at the screen and doing exactly that. Now, it's a very refined craft where you have to understand the keywords, the logic behind all of your whole entire program. You can almost compare it to cooking. You need to prepare your ingredients first, then you need to put it into an oven, and you can relate that to a computer. And then hopefully you get something that's tasty. I want to also describe my character. I like to call myself a very humble person, a very down-to-earth person as well. I like being curious about the world. I am lucky enough to have the privilege of going all around the world. I think I've been to USA, South Korea, Japan, Singapore, Indonesia recently with my wife. And it's opened up my eyes, culturally and language as well. I'm also realistic and practical. I'm not a very big dreamer, but Elaine is. So I assimilate her dreams into mine, and I try to achieve it for both of us. I'm very supportive of other people's dreams, and I am very supportive of their aspirations as well. Now I'll go on to my hobbies. I've had so many. From the very beginning, when I was 12, I played yo-yos every single day. I had this very small niche group of people that I played yo-yo with and learned from each other. I think Hazwan, my previous my ex-classmate, to know that. And also, another one was basketball. I really enjoyed shooting hoops. But then I found too many people were starting to get better than me. So I gave that up to football. And then my friends recommended me, you should play football because you're tall. You should become a goalkeeper. Okay. That's the only reason I play football, but I gave that up because the ball seemingly walked through space-time to hit my sensitive areas way too many times. So I gave that up. So right now, currently, my hobbies are gymming, lifting weights. And there's something gratifying about that. Because the only person you're competing against is yourself. And your personal record, right now I can deadlift 80 kilograms and I'm hoping to do 100 by the end of this year. And it's nice to know that when you manage to lift 100 kilograms, there's always more that you need to achieve. I'll end with my aspirations. I aspire to be a very supportive husband. I aspire to be successful in life. And Toastmasters is one of the, I guess you can call it facilitators to increase my confidence in speaking and confidence in just talking to one another. And without further ado, that's the end of it, my speech.